Howdy, howdy, my fellow gamers, and welcome to our third Patreon Q&A video. I know that I missed last month's, just between all the holidays, the fact that I was traveling, depression, work, all that. I didn't do it, and by the time I got around to almost doing it, it was like halfway through January, so I was like, we're just going to roll into February. So, I also don't have screenshots of the questions, because some of them are through text, some of them are on Snapchat, some of them are on Facebook Messenger, some of them are on Patreon, so we're just going to kind of read them out loud and see how they go. I am recovering from a cold, so I do apologize. That's why my voice sounds this way. That's why I haven't done a story time episode in a week. Hopefully I'll have one up by like Thursday or Friday. But let's delve right in and start it all off. Big Ninja comes in asking, pick one game, all other games and memories of other games cease to exist. What game do you play forever and why? Kind of a trickier answer because like my favorite game of all time is Sly 2 Band of Thieves, in case you guys can't tell from back there. But I mean, you can beat the game in under 8 hours, and I've played it hundreds of times, but would I want to do that for the rest of my life, or would I want to pick something like an MMO that's going to continuously have content that I can delve into and make new characters and explore? So I guess if I had to pick one game and all memories of other games cease to exist, I would still have to say Sly 2. But if I had to pick a game that I'm going to play forever, shit, maybe Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, I have so much fun with that game. The learning curve rewards you, and I've got dog hair all over my beanie. Thank you, Odin. Or an MMO. That's a good question. Tricky to answer, and so thank you very much, Ninja. Rabbit Toes coming in asking, what is your favorite Switch game? I mean, the standard answer would be something Pokemon, Mario, Zelda related, right? Because those are the big AAA titles from Nintendo. The main reason most people bought a Nintendo system, and don't get me wrong, Breath of the Wild's fantastic. I love Mario Kart 8, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Let's Go, fantastic, you know, punching me right in the childhood. I'd probably have to say Octopath Traveler, though, because that's the game that, like, I was on the edge about getting a Switch. I was like, alright, I need something more. Like, why do I want the Switch? And then they showed me Octopath Traveler, and I was like, that's why I want the Switch right there. So Octopath Traveler is probably my favorite Nintendo Switch game, even though I still haven't finished it because it is a big fucking game. But it's so fun. The art style is great, combat's fun, the story's good. Danny comes in asking, if you were a male stripper, what would your stripper name be? Freak of the Week? White Lightning? I don't know. Probably just Freak. I mean, I think that would work. That'd work pretty well for a stripper name. Why So Salty Emily asking, what would the world be like if it was filled with male and female copies of you? World peace? They'd just be too busy fucking all the time and killing each other. But not causing worldwide calamities, just one-on-one murders. Because the world doesn't need 6.5 billion freaks, it just needs one. I was supposed to have a twin, though. There should be two freaks. You're a mad scientist. What scientific experiment would you run if money and ethics weren't an issue? I have no fucking clue. That's an interesting question. Oh dear God. I got nothing. I've got fucking nothing. I'm gonna have to ponder on that one. Yeah. I really don't have an answer I can give you because that opens up a whole world of possibilities, really. If, you know, money and ethics aren't an issue, you could do a lot with that. Kiwi Nerd asks, is there a food you have expected to like or dislike, then tried it and had the opposite reaction? Not particularly, because I'm a super fucking picky eater, so generally I already know what I'm gonna hate and what I'm gonna love. I have been pleasantly surprised by different types of like dip, like a homemade dip for chips that people make, because you never really know what they put in there, and it always looks gross, but then you try it and it's like crack. So I'd say probably just some chip dip. Generally, I just stick to my guns. Like, I try new things more often now, but I generally still hate everything, which is a very sad existence. General Stargazer comes in asking me, do you have any New Year's resolutions? Because this is when I was asking for last month's questionnaire. But the question still stands, so that's alright. I do. I haven't done a single fucking thing yet in working towards my New Year's resolutions. One is to get back in the gym consistently, start, gaining muscle mass, shedding the beer gut, starting to look good again. Because I used to. I was in physical therapy for a few years. I was in very good shape. And I miss it. I miss working out. It really helps with like depression and anxiety and stuff. So I'm excited to get back into the gym. I just don't have the money for it right now. And then really just to provide consistent content for you guys. Like every Monday a new story time comes out, every Thursday a gameplay video, maybe every Sunday a review. Like I want to get on a consistent YouTube upload schedule, and I want to get on a consistent Twitch stream schedule. I want to make progress in my backlog and just in general be a consistent content creator for you guys. And I was doing that last year pretty well, and then life happened, and bouts of depression where I don't want to get out of bed for like 3 days. So I'm working on getting back on the horse. So those are my two big ones for the year, is just to get back in shape and focus on my physical and mental health while providing consistent content for you guys. Good content too. Like I could just throw up a reaction video every day, but nobody wants to see that. We do that for clicks, I like reacting to things that I like, but I also like creating video game content that you guys enjoy watching, hopefully. But thank you all so much for your fantastic questions, and we will delve into this again in March. If you are interested in joining the Patreon, check out the links down below. Sign up today. We even have $1 tiers, and you can submit your questions as well. Thank you all. Stay freaky.